Have you ever felt law was right but justice seemed wrong?
There are several occasions. That's a very interesting incident I can quote you.
Please.
When I was a judge at the Hyderabad High Court,
Okay.
there was a very simple case. Somebody had entered into an agreement with two NRIs for opening a franchise outlet and took money.
Correct.
The outlet could not be opened in 2 years. So the NRIs wanted their money back. This industry will not pay. So it was a simple suit for money. When the case came up, a first appeal came up, the lawyer appearing for the industry said the judgment of the trial court was completely wrong. Then I said, see, the matter is very simple. These two plaintiffs, NRIs, have paid you money for getting franchise and opening two outlets. It never happened. Why do you want to retain somebody's money? If you are prepared to pay the money, let me consider whether you should pay interest or not. Then the lawyer said, he went on a high moral and said, my lord, if in law my client is obliged to pay, he will pay the money with interest. I don't want any concession. In law, he is not obliged to pay. Then they said, all right, you argue the matter. He argued. I dismissed his appeal, confirming the judgment of the trial court with interest at 18% per annum, directing him to pay money. After I pronounced the judgment, I told the lawyer, Mr. So-and-so, you must know one thing. You said I offered you don't retain somebody's money. Matter is very simple. I said the first time I regretted for having studied law and for being forced to follow a procedure by law is in this case. If I was sitting underneath a tree doing a panchayat of those days, I would have on the first day said, don't take away somebody's money, give it back. It is sin, I could have said, but in the legal system I can't say that. You said if in law you are obliged to pay, you will make payment, and you thought law was in your favor. On the surface, the law appeared to be in your favor. At the bottom, it was not. Let me tell you one thing, a lesson that you should learn in this case is that if ever you face a situation where you think the law and justice are not at the meeting point, don't be under the presumption that there is something wrong with the law. There is something wrong with your understanding of the law.
Correct.
Nothing wrong with the law. Dive deep. You will find the point in the ocean where justice and law meet. So our endeavor as judges and your endeavor as lawyers is to find out that point. In some cases, law and justice meet, even at the surface level. In some cases, they meet
But they will meet somewhere, sure.
at a depth.
Harasal presents May It Please My Lords in association with Celestial Radiance, the chosen one, powered by Vedic Legal and Company.